Hi everybody, my name is Hervé and today I'm going to show you how to add an eSIM to the Vigor2767ax-4G, which requires hardware version 2. This new DrayOS 5 router is equipped with the standard LTE WAN, which now has 5 options, 2 nano SIM cards and 3 eSIM profiles. Only one option can be used at any time, but the router supports multiple failover scenarios. Here is our 2767AX. First, we will check that the firmware is at the latest version. Here we are at 5.3.6.1, but this number can move fast. Then we will go to Configuration, Physical Interface, so as to activate the LTE interface. We just slide it to enable. We will need to click on Apply button to save the config. Then we move on to the WAN tab. Select 1.5 and click on Edit. We then enable the interface. If we have a nano SIM 1, we can enable it here. We won't do it now. Then we move down to enable nano SIM 2 for our exercise. Remember that we do not use auto APN in Australia, but we do need to type the network name. Here we will use the Telstra APN. Next we move on to the eSIM settings, where we can select up to 3 eSIM profiles. Note that we can have only one of the 3 eSIMs to be active at any time, or any one of the 2 nano SIM shown above. We enable eSIM 1 and check Auto APN for this profile. Then we move on to select the SIM failover setting. This will depend upon your own configuration, and we will use eSIM 1 for our test. Here we have the choice to enable bridge mode if necessary. The WAN DNS can be auto or manual, and we will select the WAN detection as ping detect. Click Apply to save. Now after the SIM failover, we have to set up the WAN failover. We go to Failover tab. WAN 1 is set to be the main WAN. Then we select WAN 2 as the next interface for failover and WAN 5 as the second failover. Finally, we move on to the eSIM profile tab. We select one eSIM 1 profile and click on Edit to add the QR code, which has already been translated to a script. We give it a name, for example, Telstra, then paste the eSIM activation key and click on Apply to save. Downloading will be displayed for 2 to 3 minutes. We need internet to do this operation, hence the setup of WAN 2 at the beginning of this demo. Success is now displayed. We know that the eSIM is activated. We can go to the WAN connections to see the WAN 5 IP being displayed. Now let's go to the dashboard. We notice that WAN 2 is displayed. We need to disconnect WAN 2. As expected, failover WAN 5 IP is up and its IP is being displayed. We can now check the internet speed using speed test. Here we go. We get a typical value of 12.98 megabits per second in download speed. This concludes our demonstration on how to configure an eSIM on a DrayTek 2767ax-4G. Thank you for watching. Please like or leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. For more information about DrayTek products, please check out our website at www.draytek.com.au or send us an email to sales@draytek.com.au or give us a call on 0298388899.